Hello my friends, happy new year. I hope you all had an amazing Christmas or holiday break, whether that was with family, friends, or just some good old-fashioned you time. I spent mine doing a lot of reflecting, a lot of thinking while I was coughing up my guts for the last 3 weeks. It's not been fun at all, and that's why I haven't posted a video in a while. I've been very unwell, and I blame some slimy American flu I must have picked up when I was out there. It truly knocked me for six, but I'm almost back to being 100%. My voice may get a little croakier as we go on here, as I've slightly damaged my larynx, but I thought it was time I made this video. I wanted to get a little deep today and just start the new year off with some honesty. So while we're talking, we'll have some snappy Modern Warfare 2 sniping gameplay in the background, but I hope you can just sit back, listen, and take in what I say today. And please voice your thoughts in the comments below, because I don't know, I feel like this is an important one. So let me quickly start things off by gassing myself up, alright? The reason I was out in America just before Christmas was to compete in the Call of Duty Endowment Bowl, which was a Warzone 2 charity tournament in which we raise money and awareness for the COD Endowment charity, which helps provide veterans, people who've served their country and returned home, with skills and job opportunities. It was for an amazing cause, and you know, I had to go ahead and win it. I represented the Royal Air Force, played alongside some of their recruits who were absolute legends, and I played with my good friend Jeff as well, and we brought the trophy home. Such an amazing experience, which was slightly ruined by the 3-week illness that followed, but I wouldn't change a thing. While I was out there though, I had some time to chat with other creators and just reflect on my journey here on YouTube. Now, I've been making sniping videos on Call of Duty for 15, 16 years now, and over that time, the style of video, the content I made has changed with the times. You know, I originally started back in 2007 with montages, just sniping clips edited alongside some music, and that was all I did. And I loved it, but over time, I had to adapt slightly. The style of video was becoming oversaturated, and to stand out from the rest, you need to take more time on these videos, creating more hyped about and more anticipated montages, but with the hours and hours those took to produce, I needed to dabble with other types of creating. So I joined the upcoming trend of gameplay commentaries, talking over a good COD gameplay, discussing my life, the game, my montage, whatever it may be, showing off my personality a little bit, or I guess lack of back then. I was just a monotone gamer with very little emotion, but the more I did those, the more comfortable I got, and that transitioned into live gameplay commentaries. Played alone and talking through my games and absolutely popping off, there weren't many better feelings than that. It was so exciting for me and for you guys as well. I got the heart pumping with that kind of video, and I fell in love with it. In the end, I basically found the perfect format for me. It was to open the video off with some insane clip or funny moment, introduce the live video, what we were doing, unlocking, going for, whatever it may be, and then showing that live gameplay and doing what I do best. That was my bread and butter. That's probably why a lot of you found my content. It worked for me, it worked for you, and it worked for YouTube. But that's been it. That's been my style for 6 or 7 years now. I've not really live streamed, I've not played with anyone on multiplayer, I've not tried making shorts or TikToks. It's been one thing, one style. I've not diversified, and I think that's finally caught up on me. Since this whole YouTube thing took off, I've stuck with what I know, what is comfortable, and I've never pushed myself and experimented due to the fear of losing or ruining what I've built over all these years. But whether I like it or not, times are changing. The way we consume content, consume media is changing, and as I did prior to before this became a career, I need to take on board and adapt to where it's headed. I mean, let me show you some behind the scenes stats, right? In 2020, I gained basically 100,000 subscribers, but I lost almost 43,000, leaving me with an increase of around 56,000 over the year, which is, yeah, still pretty damn good. But in 2021, I gained around 39,000 subscribers, but I lost 41,000. So over the year, I decreased by like 2,000 subs. And in 2022, I gained 19,000 subs, but lost over 27,000. And I ended the year with 8,000 less subs than I started. Now, there's closed accounts to take into consideration, which are bots and spam and inactive accounts, but you get the picture. I've been progressing downwards, or at least plateauing, over the past few years, and it's time to do something a little different. Now, I'm not making this video to scare you. I'm not done with COD or wanting to switch on that front. If anything, I'm more excited than ever to grind and learn. It's just how I create content that needs to change a little bit. I've been making videos solo as a lone wolf for so many years now, and although it worked for me, at the end of the day, we are social creatures, and it's an area of life I've slightly sacrificed to do what I do. So instead of being antisocial, recording all the time by myself, I wanted to schedule my days to make the most of life. I want to play and create alongside friends again, or new people, new engagements. I want to learn from others and be involved in their journeys and their memories, while still doing what I do best, producing the content I've become known for, and to be fair, still enjoy making. But in the end, I just want to build the confidence to try new things, break out of this 7-year routine, and truly have fun with it. Some things might fail, some might flourish, but I won't know until I go for it. So what what does all this mean? Well, to start things off, I will be live streaming here on YouTube starting Monday. I know, that is quite the shocker. I've been all over the place with live streaming since I've started this journey, and I've never truly had a routine over on Twitch. But I love the idea of having all my content in one place. I want to stream Warzone 2 Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and have those streams available as videos, so those who miss it can watch them back. Because those streams will have a concept, an idea. I'll treat them like a really long video, and the majority of the time I'll be playing with a squad going for nukes, which if you weren't aware, that's 5 Warzone wins in a row, and then you each have a nuke contract, basically an in-game event to nuke the whole Warzone lobby, which is an insane challenge. But that type of content is way better consumed in this lengthier format. I don't think you can ever get that intensity or message across in a 10-15 minute video, which I've previously done. I think that Warzone 2 is better consumed via a live stream, building up that anticipation, or through short form content like TikToks and shorts, crazy or funny moments that can be enjoyed in under a minute. Although Warzone 2 isn't the best for sniping, as there's a lack of one-shot headshots, I still really enjoy it. I think there's a place for a sniper on a team, and I love the different dynamic it brings to the game. And to be fair, I don't know if I'm alone here, but I think Warzone 2 will only get better from here on out. So it'd be nice to have that stream schedule in place to be a part of those updates, so I can improve and learn more as time goes on. Alongside those live streams, I'll be continuing to make Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer videos, as I'm still really enjoying the game. They may not be as consistent for a little bit while I adjust to the new schedule, but I'd hope for a new multiplayer video every Tuesday and every Thursday, with maybe one on Saturday too. These videos will hopefully be a bit more thought out, bigger ideas on projects, tips and tricks, stuff like that, while slotting in those quicker, more punchy videos when a new update drops or a new season drops and time is of the essence. And I'll probably try a few new things, new styles with those videos too, new ideas, just to get with the times a little bit, you know? I mean, I'm 30 years old this year, 30 years old in July. I've been doing this for quite some time, and I don't want to get lost in the nostalgia of how I've always done things. A lot of you watching, you know, we grew up together, which is crazy to think about, but what we enjoy now is different to what we enjoyed 5 or so years ago, and the way the games are played now are different too. So maybe if I see a new game I like, a new FPS, I'll make a video on it. Maybe even dabble on DMZ. I've been watching that more recently and playing it a little bit, and it's good fun. Like, that's the confidence I want, just to make videos on anything I find interesting or enjoyable, in hopes that some of you watching will reciprocate that. Sniping will always be at the forefront of my content, as I still get that same satisfaction I always have from it, but I don't want to be scared to use something else once in a while. I'll just say it, I'm pretty nice on the sticks with regular guns, and you'll see that if you tune into my Warzone 2 streams next week. There's so much untouched content to explore within Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer when you add other guns into the mix. But in the past, I've genuinely scared myself into making only sniping videos, prioritizing multiplayer, and I just want 2023 to be the year that I change that mindset. And I apologize for the croakiness. I told you it would come, alright? But I want to do and try anything that I think will be enjoyable or satisfying, and I hope you stick around to see what I do. Although this illness was a real pain, it forced me to take the last 3 weeks off and reflect, you know, look at my channel, look at my content, my routine, and I realized how unhappy I was with certain aspects of my life. I want to feel fulfilled at the end of the day, mentally and physically satisfied, and genuinely for the past few years, I've put those to the bottom of the to-do list, probably down to my fear of change. I know this might sound overkill or an unnecessary video to make, but I'm sure some of you can relate to the idea that when something is so welded into your life, it's hard to look at it in a different light. I'm a perfectionist. I'm as positive as I can be, but sometimes I just need to chill out, still be productive, if anything, be more productive, because I'm not sat overthinking everything I do, stressing over every little decision, video idea, title, thumbnail, whatever it may be. I gotta calm it down and say what will be, will be. I'm looking forward to being a bit more social inside and outside of work, be more interactive with you guys, and just make some fun and entertaining content in new styles and new formats with new people. To end this off, thank you all so much for watching. I wish you all an amazing year ahead, and I guess I'll see you again very soon.